Welcome to the Creative Play and Podcast Network. Join us as we share our favorite RPGs, one-shot games, tabletop games, reviews, and convention panels. Sit back and enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Kelly, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, assigned to Ragnarok Story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and RPGpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
Hey guys, Jim here.
And Kelly.
And welcome back to the 13th day of #RPGaDay for 2026. I know it might be hard, but we're going to have to strain our way through the topic of the day.
Yep, strain. Of course, you know where I'm going to go with strain is the strain mechanic in Star Wars RPG.
Ooh, that's a good one. 'Cause that's what I was going to talk about.
Aha, I beat you to it. So it's cool because, like, if you run out of strain, your character's going to pass out. So not only do you have wounds, but you have strain. So either one can take your character out if they get too much of it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I was going to bring up the strain mechanic in a lot of different RPGs that I love when an RPG gives you a separate pool from your hit points to use to strain out characters so that way it's showing some kind of physical exertion. So you have that dichotomy of lethal damage, non-lethal damage, plus you can choose to take strain to take extra actions, which is always nice.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely gives players a little more agency in how to push their characters. You know, like
and if you don't want to kill, you don't have to, like in D&D, it says like non-lethal damage. You know, if you're specifically doing a strain, it's already non-lethal.
Which is really nice. I mean, because a lot of times in D&D, folks will doggy pile with their swords and axes, and then last minute go, oh, want to do non-lethal damage with your axe? Okay.
Yeah.
And of course, like in Star Wars and Genesis system, the strain mechanic is beautiful because you can always opt to take a second maneuver on your turn for the low price of 2 strain, which you can, if you roll well, get back very easily. So that way you're not diminishing returns.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that all non-lethal weapons do strain damage, which is nice. As a certain group of Padawans have learned with their stun sabers that sometimes it's better to take the big bad out with stun damage instead of with lethal damage, which was his actual bread and butter.
Yep.
And it totally made it more fitting for a bunch of Jedi Padawans to not do lethal damage because, hey, they were just putting the prisoner back to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So strain is one of the best things I think in any RPG because there's a couple different ones that have that kind of mechanic, which I do love because it gives more of a narrative of you're not injured, you're merely exhausted. Because like in D&D, the ranks of exhaustion, that's like a death spiral waiting to happen. Whereas with Genesis,
it's like, yeah, no, I mean, because it's like, what do you mean I have to have that rank level spell just to clear exhaustion?
As you're now rolling everything with disadvantage, and then more things with disadvantage, and then you're dying. But okay, if you get an 8-hour sleep, you'll be 100% okay.
I know, it's kind of sucky.
And again, I know it's because I really do like the game mechanics, but with Genesis, it is nice if you take the short rest breather, you roll your cool or discipline, and you get strain back at the end of the scene because you're able to recoup yourself, which is nice. It's not too overpowering to get a complete reset because sometimes you may roll like poop and all of a sudden you got no strain back whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm usually one that, oh man, I didn't get anything.
Which I definitely like the strain mechanic. And it's always good in games for the GM to help reflect environmental conditions too. Like in Star Wars and Genesis, you have certain features and moves that inflict strain which can't be soaked, which is nice. So it just goes to show of like, okay, you're in a horrible swamp. You rolled some threat, and there's biting insects that you can't quite get away from. So they don't hurt you, but they're really annoying that they're biting you, and they
It's
inflict
torturous.
so much strain on you. Which one, like I said, one good roll, and you can spend some advantage to get that strain back.
Yep.
Also, I do love, like in Realms of Terranoth and the fantasy settings, when you use the magic system. It uses strain to cast magic and to maintain spells, which gives a whole different feel for mana reservoir being part of your mental exhaustion, which I do love, by the way. Because then as a magic user, you
Well,
go crazy with it.
and like you're using strain to aim
Mm-hmm.
as well because you're focusing so much that it has a mental cost.
Mm-hmm. When you take that, I move and then I get my weapon ready and I take a second to aim for that sweet spot before I unleash my attack.
Hmm.
And again, it gives players that agency that you can totally, choose when and where you burn those strain.
Well, I think we have strained the conversation enough.
Okay. I think we have strained to cover the topic there. I'll also throw as my honorable mention the TV show The Strain, which is a takeoff from the classic vampire movie. Definitely, if you have not watched The Strain, check it out on Hulu. It is a great series about vampires taking over the world because there are different
It's ooky.
strains. It's super ooky, massively ooky, but totally worth the
Not
watch,
my cup of tea.
especially with Halloween only 2 months away.
Yeah. It's like I don't put it in high regard like you do.
Well, I'm just straining for the strain, that's all. So, shall we go ahead and wrap it up there with strain? I'd hate
Yes,
to
indeed.
not have regard for your time.
Uh-huh.
You like what I did that? Tomorrow is going to
I
be
do.
regard. Alrighty, guys, we will go ahead and wrap up August the 14th with regard.
With strain.
Well, I mean for tomorrow.
Yeah, but we're wrapping up strain.
Yes, we are. Now you're straining me, my God.
It's like we're wrapping up strain August 13th, but we will be back tomorrow, August 14th, for regard.
Holding you all in the highest regard.
Mm.
Alrighty, guys.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Thank you for listening to the Creative Playing Podcast Network. If you enjoyed our show, please check out D&D Journey of the 5th Edition and Ragnarok Enroll a Scion Hero to Ragnarok Story. Also, check out our Patreon page for more content and behind-the-scenes things, as well as joining us for a one-shot game or two.